quick little video watch display here, and thanks for tuning in. But I just wanted to kind of give you a comparison because I originally bought this Monta, and it's an amazing watch. I've done a couple of reviews. I'll put the links in the description so you can get a better idea of like my feel for the watch. But I got this Monta as a placeholder, and don't take it as if it's like a not a good quality watch. I don't mean it as in like, oh, it's a placeholder, it's never good as a Rolex. But I really was desiring one of these watches, but I couldn't find a clean enough example that I wanted to invest my money in until this one popped up, of course. But I just kind of wanted to give a good comparison of them both, just so you can see how they're kind of very similar, but very different in their own way also. Just so you can get a kind of a good idea. So this one's 38.5 millimeters. It does have a little bit, I don't know, I wouldn't say thicker lugs. I don't know, it's hard to explain the lugs. And then this one, they call this the 40 millimeter, but if you actually measure it, it comes closer to 39. So they're relatively the same size. This one has a thinner bezel. And of course, this one has a very kind of conical style bezel. You can see it's very sloped. And that's what makes this one appealing to me. It wears a lot thinner than the GMT Master 2 and the GMT Master, just because it doesn't have that big rotating bezel. And it just really goes well underneath a dress cuff or even like a sports jacket. This one wears really well is also, I mean, this is an extremely awesome watch, especially for someone that doesn't want to spend around $5,000 for one of these. Spending $1,550 for one of these is just a superb buy, and you're getting so much more for the money with this watch. I wouldn't say, let me take that back, not more for the money like in terms of like comparing it to this. I'm just saying this is worth a lot more than $1,550. This is a very, very good watch, and it's by no means a homage of any watch. It's got its own look. I do believe they do take some cues, but I'm going to be honest with you. The chamfers on this Monta are as good as the detailing on the Rolex. I do prefer the design better of this Rolex. It's more simple. I personally like the lugs better on this. It's the nice thin lugs. I probably like the bracelet overall better on this one, but I like the end links better on the Explorer II. And these are solid end links, by the way, but the way they make it look on the Monta, it kind of looks like a non-solid end link bracelet from like some of the vintage Rolexes. And I'm not saying they took that from that design. I have no idea. I'm just giving you kind of an idea of what I think it looks like. But there's just a quick little video to kind of get that one going. I haven't worn this one in a while. This one's actually sold. I was going to try to get it shipped out today, but by the time I got done with everything, post office was already closed. And we got this one. Which one do you like better? Comments below. Of course, please let's keep the comments professional and respectful. If you absolutely just hate the look of the Explorer II, that's cool, man. There's plenty of Rolexes out there for you. If you hate the fact that Monta is kind of a newer brand and you wouldn't spend $1,550 for it, I actually highly advise you to reconsider. This is a superb watch for the money. Thanks for tuning in. Check it out. One last little look at this bad boy.